Hi, my name is Christina Smiros. I'm here in my studio in the East Village in New York. It's actually out of my apartment. I'm a video artist, so I can do most of my work on my computer, but I still have a lot of things around for inspiration, for making. Let's start with the inspiration type stuff because it's just out in the open. A lot of my making things I kind of tuck away under my desk or in cabinets under these things that are out and about. So let's see. First, I have, this is rather hard from this angle for me to see and show. So as many you can see, there's Doc from Back to the Future with Marty. And then I have Alan from The Hangover, bobblehead, some emojis, sheep, and Fight Club. And then down here, I worked with these mirrored boxes for a projection project, which came out pretty cool, the reflection of them in a small space. But then I also had this material, which is around my studio a lot. I kind of just bought it because it was like super cheap and I liked it. And I'll film it every now and then with things to reflect light. But then I have these rocks too that I got in, can I get you the right, that I got in Alaska that are pretty sweet. And then this is some stuff from college, just to remember that. Let's see, I have this photo from a friend artist, Sophia Lee. This is rather hard to show. Okay, here we go. Sophia Lee is a media artist as well, based out of Seattle. And so I had one of these dogs growing up, and I just like fell in love with the photo and I was like, I have to have it. So we worked out a cool deal to get that. And then I work a lot of projection on plexiglass. So I have different material. Often this is the best to do projection, the semi-opaque white in different opacities will catch the projection well, but also like be very sort of translucent. And that's what I enjoy using the most, but I like having other material. So we get our black mirror in here. Some straight opaque white with its matte surface, so it kind of looks a lot like my table, but it's plexiglass instead of wood. And then I have this iridescent, ooh, here we go, this is fun. Yeah, so this is where I get excited about doing different things in video, for sure. Yeah, so it's like an iridescent, we can pull it out so you can see the difference. But it's an iridescent pink-based plexiglass, so that has mirrored surface on one side, but you can kind of get the mirrored reflection on both because it's not opaque. And then this is just a straight pink mirror. And then I have my cameras, pictures of me when I was little, Powerpuff Girls, a mask, some Rothko. And then, okay. So one of the most recent projects I did is called AM Projected Relation. And so I just wanted to quickly share, I have some of her objects because she's like a virtual character, but I just thought about all these different sort of things as objects as well in space, so they represent different parts of her character. Yeah, so that's some of that. And now the good stuff. This is where I go a little wild. So I have, I'm gonna pull it all out. So I've got my tools and things like that too, measuring tape, all that sort of stuff. But my lights are all down below. Ooh, you know, let's go down below. Coming under my desk. I have some more of this. Stuff's cool. Pull it out. Pull this out. Yeah, let's pull these two things out and then come up. So again, I'll kind of like set up a stage and do filming, but most of my stuff is with green screen. Like you can see, this whole effect was like achieved by her wearing, actually she was wearing a blue screen suit and blue hair and blue face paint, but because there were different points in the character where I wanted to separate the background from her, but this one she's completely keyed out. So I'll set stuff up. So I have these like gloves, green screen gloves. I'll use paints, acrylic paint, and then it's probably not the best, but it gets that sort of thick, glossy look. And then I got blue and pink. And then my wigs, I have more, but these are just what I pulled out fast. So the short pink one, and a green one, necessary for all things. And then I have this, it's pretty cool. Let's see, I don't have nails at the moment. Oop, it won't go. But what it is this sort of iridescent wallpaper. But what I love about it is that when you pull it off of the backing, it'll have this sort of metallic feel. Like it doesn't feel like actual wallpaper. Like this is very paper-like, and this is gives a more metal feel, even though it's not. It's just probably plastic based. But yeah, but then I also work in a lot of like making custom wallpaper. So this was one of the projects I did. I don't know if you can see. It's all the Photoshop background and then like a lot of sort of morphing of different me. But that's it. I mean, you guys got a good tour of pretty much everything other than my computer and what's inside my computer, which is a whole nother animal. But because that's where a lot of things are. But all this stuff around it I think is super important too. So that's all that. Thanks.